Hey Chookies, it is Azrnyx here and welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and a big fat welcome if you're new around here. You can call me Az, and today we are doing a Sims 4 speed build. Now this one, I really wasn't sure what to call it. I think we're just dealing with ruins to reno. Yo, it's editing Az popping in. As you can see, we didn't settle with ruins to reno. I spent about 5 minutes looking up synonyms for rubble and bar and pub and settled on debris to drinkery. I kind of wanted to do something that was really ultra super modern with big glass windows and like concrete panels everywhere, but within like an old castle ruin, or like an old sort of, you know, just ruins of something that's like ancient. So this is what we've ended up with. I have used the old sort of palace, I'm going to call them palace ruins from Get Together, and we're building in the Get Together world of Windenburg. Is it? No, can't be. Is it Windenburg? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I've just done the googling and it is Windenburg. But yeah, we are building a bar slash clubhouse because there's a downstairs, because originally this lot was a bar. It did have a bar on it. I can't remember what the bar was actually called, but it was like old-timey kind of old-fashioned style-y. It had no style, so we did it up and we made it better. And I use the tool a lot in this build, you know, as I do in a lot of my builds, but this one more so with the glass ceiling slash floor windows from, what is the pack? Island Living. Sorry, I'm forgetting my packs now. Yeah, those big glass ceiling skylights from Island Living we rotated them so they were sideways and we turned them into big windowed walls. And they actually look really, really good and a lot better than what I originally had, and just a little bit different, so I'm actually stoked with this one. To be honest, this build kind of reminds me a lot of one of my very original builds in my Sims 4 gallery, which was Hummingbird Cafe, and this was one that I actually based off like a real life cafe in New Zealand that I absolutely fell in love with down in Christchurch. And it was just basically a whole bunch of shipping containers, and I absolutely loved the style of it, like a few years ago actually, so decided to try and build it in The Sims. And this build kind of reminds me of that, although it's not shipping containers. It is kind of like it has the same vibes, is what I'm trying to get at, as the, you know, the Hummingbird Cafe build that I did ages ago. This one's a bar anyway, and there are seating inside and outside. I thought about adding a kitchen, but then decided, you know what, there's no room for the size of build that I actually want to do. And yeah, so instead we got a downstairs club area, which I thought was lots of fun anyway, because like I said, I don't think I actually finished telling you guys. I'm so bad at that. That the original bar had a downstairs club for, I don't know, whatever club came with Get Together, one of the ones. I think it was Old Timers, or no, Good Timers, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I've turned that into, well, I've made it a bit more modern, so it's a bit nicer now. And this, I think, was right when we discovered that we could move doors to wherever the hell we wanted them, and I was all for it. Especially in this build. I think I built this when we sort of just dropped that update, so again, sorry, I'm guilty of, you know, uploading one that a bit late. Sorry guys, I sort of forgot that I actually had this one and then was absolutely mortified because I loved building this one. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, here it is. I'm sort of pre-recording a lot of builds at the moment. Well, not a lot, but for the next sort of week or so, I think, just because I'm heading down homeways to see my mama and my dad and hang out with them for about a week. So I'm pre-recording a few things just so that there are still uploads happening while I'm away. So apologies, I'm a bit behind on the times. I know that's really no excuse, because this one was built like maybe not a couple of weeks, but a few weeks, maybe almost a month even. Nah, not that long, maybe a couple of weeks ago. So I'm only just getting into the uploading stage now. What we're doing at the moment in the build is, this is about when I decided that I wanted to still have that club hangout zone downstairs, and I still wanted to have that available, so we're putting that in now, and I'm doing it so that it is literally just a downstairs, and then there's a club door that I just put in here. I'm not actually sure how the club door works. I suppose I just used random like colors that I thought looked cool and would go with the rest of the vibe of the room in terms of like the red, and eventually I bring in some red bricks downstairs as well. I don't think I changed the door again, but that's what I was aiming for there, and I just kind of wanted to have it as like a hangout space for a club to sort of go and enjoy some, you know, hangout time. But I'm not really sure how that club door works, like whether it is actually a door that people can't get through type deal, or is it that you have to still lock it and only allow some Sims in. Like, I'm not 100% sure on that. So if somebody does know that's watching, can you let me know? Because I genuinely am curious about that one. I suppose I could figure it out through gameplay as well, but to be honest, I don't play the game enough anymore to actually know it very well. Like, I used to be hardcore into like the game itself, and when we were kids I used to, like, I was the cheats master because I knew all of the cheats for all of the different games, and you know, I've grown up with this game, so I knew it inside out and backwards, and I almost prided myself a bit on that. I was dorky. I'm still dorky apparently, but loving it anyways. This is the part in the build where I'm sort of thinking, you know what, I'm gonna not have this as an actual upstairs room, but I'm going to turn it into, I suppose, use these glass walls, floor panels as the walls, and play with it from there. And as usual, used the tool mod just to rotate those items on a different axis, and then lift them up into the air with the Control 9, Control 0 cheats. So that's what we're going for there, and I did it on 3 of the sides, and then kept the roof up top because I kind of wasn't sure if I didn't have a roof there if it would prevent like rain from getting through. So I thought, you know what, rather than risk the biscuit, I'm gonna leave it as just the regular old roof and put the glass panels over it so it still looks like it kind of fits, and not worry too much about like the split level type deal, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And then I sort of right now am going around and just placing more ruins, because I kind of wanted to make the build look like it had been rebuilt up from the rubble, you know what I mean? Hence the name Rubble to Reno. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm going for there, is to just sort of make it look like there was history to the build, which was the main goal, I suppose. To the point that I even put old sort of paintings and photographs around the inside of the interior of the lot. Gosh, I'm not making sense, am I? I'm real wordy. No, I put old paintings and photographs up on the walls inside just to make it look, the build did have history, so that's sort of the goal, and like I said, what we're aiming for, and I kind of really am happy with how it's turned out. So yeah, anyways guys, this is pretty much the basic build. Next is sort of coming up to more of the furnishing and figuring out what I wanted to go upstairs and lighting and stuff like that, and making it all sort of look pretty and look like it actually went together. So I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the build in peace. As usual, this lot is available for download. This lot is available for download in the gallery just down below. The link is in the description, so you can find that there. Please don't hesitate to tell me what you do think. I do love your comments and your feedback, and I love seeing what you guys think. So yeah, keep that coming because it's awesome to hear. I hope you guys are staying safe during these crazy times. I hope you're all looking out for one another, and I hope you are doing well. Okay, that's it. That's me. That's all I had to say. I will talk to you next time. Okay, bye.
Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I will stay, because picking up where we left, off and on again. We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel it again. We're bringing this back to life.
Round and round we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place where you only can just be alone. All those nights lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight. Like it's a vibe under your spotlight. That's the way every day goes. Looking back, I know we started falling. We were falling in love, yeah. Took my heart and you rode off. Was I feeling never enough for you, baby? When you left me chasing you, chasing you. Trying to find a place where we can be alone. All those nights lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight. A place where you only can just be alone. Like it's a vibe under your spotlight.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. skin. Temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.